Hello, hello, crafty friends. I joined a swap on the alternative junk journal group. It's the first one for the year. April decided that we were going to have a simple swap of mysterious love letters. We had to make 3. Of course, I made 4 because I didn't like one and I didn't want anybody to feel gypped. Of like love letters. They aren't supposed to include love letters. It's more of a Valentine's kind of nod, I would say. But as we're an alternative group, they were supposed to have an alternative theme and not be like a traditional red heart, I love you, Valentine. At any rate, this is what I put together. They're supposed to include like something inside to journal on, not an actual love letter. So I made all of my envelopes from scratch. I didn't use any pre-made envelopes, I don't think. I may have for the one. When I get to it, I'll look at it. This was made from the paper from that Immortal Love package that is supposed to, be like Twilight themed. I love that paper. I order it whenever I see it. I buy it. It'll never get old for me. It's just, I love the colors. I love the theme. Anyway, so in this case, I used a lot of lace. I used a lot of rosettes. This is an actual wax seal. It says, with love. Wax seals kit was a gift from my boyfriend a couple years ago for a holiday. This is an image I got off of Pinterest. And I just put a little diamond glaze over the heart up here to give it a little dimension. I used a strip of paper to make a closure and a brad. It just opens like this. And then, ignore my stomach growling. I haven't eaten breakfast. I made some journaling cards. This was just some leftovers from some stuff I had. Some veil netting, a picture from Pinterest, a little piece of leftover lace. And what I did was put a clip on the back, and then this can unfold for lots of journaling. So then you just, come on hands, clip it shut, and basically it's like a giant journal card that the back unravels from. And that was the first thing I made for in there. And then these were some leftover journaling cards that I had, Mom Priscilla's design team for Release the Craft in, and they just fit my theme so well. I just backed them on some cardstock, and yeah, so lots of journaling room there. So that was my first envelope. My next envelope in the set is steampunk themed. I cut out a bazillion and a half of these cogs and gears and whatever else you want to call them from some like metallized paper. This has plastic. It was going to be a pocket sleeve, but I didn't like it when it was open, so I just put a picture that I liked behind it. A friend of mine sent me this. She actually just sent it to me. I think she got it off of Pinterest. She sent it through Messenger because I really liked it and I wanted to use it. This is a die cut of a pen nib. This is, again, wax seal. Again, the one that says with love. This was just a paper heart I had that I covered with some diamond glaze. And then I embossed some paper to look like metal and placed it underneath in a circle. Again, I covered the entire back with those gears that took forever. This was like a doily die cut that I had. I cut it out of some black cardstock. Again, another one of those hearts. And this is also a wax seal. I just cut around the heart in the wax seal and adhered it on there. Let's see what we got inside here for goodies. I think that's it. This is some washi. This was a printable. I just added a pen nib to it and some wax and a gear, and backed it on some coffee stain paper that I used a Tim Holtz stencil on. And yeah, so It's just some writing space, but I thought it looked really cute and went with the theme. Again, just a little bit of, this is a printable. I don't remember who I got it from. May even be from Pinterest for all I know. Here's some gears that I cut out, and again, I, you know, used the Tim Holtz stencil to mussy this up a little bit. Back is tea stained paper, and same with the Tim Holtz stencil. I did use a little bit of the faded lipstick distress ink on these just to give them a little bit of a pseudo Valentine feel. This I think is Victoria Designs. It's a tea bag holder, and I put in actual tea bag. It's in plastic. It's never been opened. In here, and made the tea tag, and again added some gears. I love them. I love their stuff. And here are some faux money, also from Victoria Designs. I had bought they have like a huge steampunk package, and I'm not sure if they're still having a sale, but they were having a sale this weekend. I did buy some more stuff from them. So if you like them, check it out. If you see this weekend, I just backed them on some tea stain paper for journaling purposes, and that is my second pseudo Valentine. The edge just tucks into the heart to keep it closed. My third one. This is the one that I used an actual envelope. Well, 2 actual envelopes. It was junk mail envelopes. So what I did was I got this image from Pinterest, and though someone thought I sewed around this is just pen work. I didn't actually sew around it. I glued some lace to the back. This is a printable, I think from My Porch Prints. This is a wax seal. It was white and it stuck out too much, so when I put diamond glaze on it, I put a little bit of the Tim Holtz Distress ink on it first, and it of course liquefied it and made it move together. And this I closed with an elastic. I just had some elastic that I was using for some TNs, and yeah, then I just put some paper over the back to make it a little more attractive. I covered this first with some printables. I also used some paper that I ran through an embossing folder. I used some tea stain paper from the Polka Dot Shop. I love her stuff. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at. And then this is just a little punch out that I left from something. And oh, and here's the back. This is just again tea stain paper that I distressed, and some printables, and this is from Pinterest, and that's a punch out. And then it opens like this, and here's another Pinterest image. Again, some polka dot shop paper, and then it opens like this. Let me zoom out a little bit. Hold on, don't get sick. And here is the top of the envelope. Envelopes are glued together here, covered with some paper that are printables. Again, tea stain paper from the polka dot shop that I distressed. Here's some punch outs. This is an image from Pinterest. It just swings down to make a little swing arm. And then this is a pocket in which I put a couple more things for journaling space. This is an image from Pinterest. This is just some more tea stain paper that I distressed, heavily distressed. And then this is an image from one of Priscilla's, I think also from the last one that I used for her. I got from her design team. And these are just punched out, and they're on a tea stained tag. And they can put whatever else they want in this pocket. It's relatively large. Of course, it's like I have it half glued shut or something at the moment because I can't get the cards to go back in there. Come on, baby. There we go. And then this is going to swing back up and close it up. This is going to fold in, this is going to fold in, and then, yeah, so then I can slide this over to keep it closed. So that's my third one. And I didn't really particularly think that one looked very Valentine-ish, even though it does have a heart on it. So I made this one. Let me zoom back down. Don't get sick. This is also an image from Pinterest. This is an actual wax seal. I used a rose this time. This is just a piece of ribbon. There are different kinds of lace, and this is rickrack. This is a printable. I made this envelope from just paper, black cardstock, and then I cut the pieces to match that I wanted on there, and I did line it with some of that paper from the Immortal Love packet of papers, and then I just, before I glued this shut, I glued lace around it, and yeah, so, and the flap also has a little lace around it. So love this polka dots and this piece of lace that I had lying around in my stash. And then inside this is an Pinterest image that I just backed on some cardstock with a printable and some coffee stained paper for journaling. Again, Pinterest image, same thing, black cardstock, printable, and some tea stained paper for journaling space. Same Pinterest image, printable, tea stained paper, black cardstock, and that is that. So that is my entry for what they're calling the Mysterious Love Letters swap. This doesn't have an actual closure. I probably should have done something for that, but I didn't. For Alternative Junk Journal group, it has closed already, and we're about to have our partners assigned. So I hope my partner likes my stuff. You know, it's just something I did with some stuff I had laying around. It was a rather easy swap. I think almost too easy. Sometimes I get a little crazy when it comes to like a shorter version of something, an easier version. I think I didn't do enough, and I'm afraid, you know, what I get isn't going to be is going to be much better than what I made, but I'm hoping. Anyway, so if you guys remember, also I wanted to talk about, I had done a little craft with me on some things I made. I've just been sitting around making some more stuff. I just thought I'd show it to you. This is just a glassine envelope that I covered with some die cuts and some, this actually was a little snippet of paper that April had sent me. I had ordered some stuff from April from Pink Oddbird, and she sent me like a scrap pack in it. You know how you just put your odds and ends, and then you sew them shut and at the top, and it's a scrap pack. So she sent me that, and I thought it was like gorgeous. I think it's wallpaper. Anyway, it was pretty. This is a die cut I got from Wish. This is just some paper that I had laying around in my stash, and then I just made a little closure with some more of that paper from April. Anyway, I thought that was cute. I had gotten an order from A Tattered Dream, some stuff I ordered. I had ordered some library pockets, and so here is one of the library cards. That's a printable. This is also printable. Here is, I got this fairy die from Wish. This is just some scrapbook paper I had laying around. Again, a printable, some fabric, some tea stained paper, and that's a die cut. I also got that die from Wish. And then here's some more of that paper from April. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like embossed. And this is a printable. So that's just a little something else I have been throwing together from odds and ends in my stash. This was a little envelope. I think it came with a kit that I ordered for autumn or fall, which also most likely was from A Tattered Dream, because I usually buy her kits. Anyway, so instead of opening it like a regular envelope, I glued it, and I'm going to open it like a coin envelope. This is also just a printable. I used part of that die from Wish to close it. This is also a die from Wish and a printable. This is you know, just one of those envelopes that I made a closure like you're making an envelope for work, and I just used a die to make some. These are actually hole reinforcers. I made 2 of each, and then I just glued some paper in between them and cut around it so that I could put a brad through them. And then yeah, that's my closure. And this is a printable. I think actually might just be from Pinterest, or maybe Nick the Booksmith, not sure. And here again is that fairy that I die cut. I got that die from Wish, and also this die was from Wish, and this is just some paper. This is actually, I think, colored painter's paper. You know, the paper they put down, not the splatter stuff. It's kind of like deli paper, but this happened to be green, and I got it in a kit, and I thought it was cool. So anyway, that is what else I've been working on. I thought this was super cute. I really like this. I might actually make something more in depth to go with that in that style, because I thought it was cool. Now, I'm not in love with this one. This is pocket. I made it out of a business size envelope. It has an opening up here. It has an opening here. It has an opening here. And look at that. I need to glue that side. And I just covered it with a printable. I don't remember whose printable that is. I'm so sorry. If I remember, I'll put it in the description box. And here's some lace. I was not in love with this trim that I used. I didn't think it matched color-wise, but you know, it's already glued on there, so it is what it is. I'll probably use it at some point somewhere, or zhuzh it up a little bit and change it. Here's just a tag I made with some printables to go in the pocket. Same with this, just a tag I covered with some printables to go in the pocket. Not in love with that. I don't know how much I'll use that. And then the other thing that I'm working on, I don't know if you guys follow her. I just found her. I think she's called The Book Thief on YouTube, and she was making this journal out of envelopes, and I'm not finished with it yet, but it's supposed to look like an envelope stack when you're done. She just put the tutorial up. I just started doing it, and I'm using papers that she has been using from, and these aren't covered yet, it's not complete, from Victoria Designs. And my envelopes are not the envelopes that she used, so mine are a little bit missized and won't look exactly like hers. But, you know, after you make all these envelopes on the front, oh dear, I'm glued together here. You can open it up. Oh, this is another envelope that goes to the front. Sorry, my bad. And then these are also envelopes. I use junk mail envelopes. She had actual like envelopes she was using. And this is a pocket. This is a pocket. This obviously is a pocket. And then this is the back. And I think she's going to have us put like a TN kind of strap in here, and have like tea stain paper or something, you know, for an actual journal type thing. I haven't gotten that far. I'm only on part 3 of her 4-part tutorial, but I really thought that this was a cool thing, and yeah, so that's what I'm working on today. Let me know, you know, what you guys are working on, or if you found some cool tutorials, and let me know down in the box, because I do read your stuff. I don't always answer because I don't always know what to say to people. I made a little boo-boo there, so I'm going to cover it up with some ink. Because I feel like, you know, I appreciate you guys. I love the fact that people take the time to watch my stuff, and even more take the time to comment and like. That is like super sweet. It makes me feel really appreciated, and I thank you guys for that. So if anybody, you know, wants to tell me anything about super cool stuff they're making, or include some pictures, or tag me and stuff, I really, really, really love the creativity that is spawned by, we spawn in each other, and yeah, I'd like to see what you guys are up to, because it gives me ideas too. So anyway, that's what I've been up to this week. I usually try to post once a week, and oh, I want to let you guys know that I did mail out the journal for the swap this morning to the winner. So yeah, that was awesome. And you know, I did get, I think, 30-ish new members to my channel for that swap. So yeah, I mean, I know giving away stuff gets members, but I hope it actually brings in people who are enjoying watching. And I was very happy that I did know that the person who won the journal was one of my initial subscribers. She subscribed within the first maybe 2 months of me starting my channel. So I thought that was amazing. It was wonderful. She's somebody who often comments on my Facebook and Instagram posts. So yeah, thank you, Bethany, for following, and I hope you love the journal. And it went out in the mail today. I'll send you the tracking number. So anyway, you guys have a great week, and I'll hope to talk to you next weekend and show you, if I get finished with that, if it doesn't become a UFO, because you guys know how I am, I'll show you how that worked. And it's sparking some more ideas. I actually wish that had come out before the envelope swap, because I could have made some really cool, like, ghoulish or freaky ones. But I may do that yet, and we may do it as a craft with me. Let me know if you guys would like to see a craft with me on that, and I will talk to you later. See ya. Bye.